Welcome to United Social Television. It's Rokani David in here to bring you this story of the predicted Manchester United lineup versus Everton, confirmed team news, and the match preview in here on United Social Television. Subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here daily. I know very many people out there are really adhering to this channel, and most of you really do your needful to watch it always. And thank you for always watching it, because you are the reason as to why I'm always here bringing you this news of Manchester United. Because if you guys were not watching into this channel on a daily, there was no reason for me really to be in here doing this story. But because you guys are always up to speed and you always do the needful to be in here on United Social Television, you always give me a reason to really work for you, and I'm always smiles and all smiles because you guys really do the needful. Now today I'm sorry, I was supposed to do this story yesterday, but I had to go to church abruptly, and being to church, came back home very tired. I couldn't really show you my tired face onto the camera, and I say, no, let me leave these people in peace. I'll do something great for them tomorrow morning. That's why today at exactly this time, I'm up here to bring you your predicted Manchester United lineup versus Everton, featuring confirmed team news and very many other stories in here. I know very many of you might not be awake because people who watch this channel are in Nigeria, England, USA, especially in Europe and some African countries. But it's always nice to have you guys in here, and I'm always glad to have you, one person in right now watching. Thank you. You can as well tell me you're watching it from, and I really want to know who you are, and I really want to give you a big shout out this morning before I really go into this. But if I told you you're new here, subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. This is United Social Television. We do 100% Manchester United stories. Let no one lie to you that we do anything else apart from Manchester United stories. We do Manchester United stories only. Now, we all know that United trounced a team which goes by the names of Southampton on Tuesday by 9 goals to nil. Close to 7 Manchester United players bagging themselves goals in there, with Anton Martial bagging himself a brace, Marcus Rashford an own goal from Southampton, there was Edson Cavani scoring, there was Daniel James scoring, Scott McTominay scored, and Marcus Rashford in there. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka netted in his second goal of the season for Manchester United from a well-brought-in cross by Luke Shaw, the left fullback of Manchester United. He's the best, by the way, defender when it comes to assists and playing very well this season in here, and that is Luke Shaw, who was brought from Southampton into Manchester United way back. I think, is it 5 seasons? How many seasons back were they? 5? I don't even recall, but he came to Manchester United in here, and he broke his leg in there, but he's really made a very big turnaround, and that is a player who goes by the names of Luke Shaw. And as we speak right about now, United is 3 points behind Man City, though Man City has a point in hand, and a game in hand. Why is the game of Everton and Man United crucial to Manchester United? Because the moment we lose to Everton and Man City gets a result on Liverpool, either a draw or a win, it shows you that they are cementing their lead there. But United to put pressure to Man City as they head into their game of Liverpool, you just have to win this one, and convincingly. We just need the 3 points such that we equal them on points. They go into the Liverpool game via the weekend when they are really knowing that if at all they lose, United is going to be joint top with them. So we have very many things to do such that we accumulate pressure on the likes of Liverpool in there, and I think, Liverpool and Man City, and that can only be done by Manchester United going ahead to do the needful. What's the needful United has to do? United has to go ahead and win the game that they are having against a team which goes by the names of Everton today at Old Trafford. And what does that mean to Manchester United? It means a lot. It means that United has cemented, has piled more pressure to a team which goes by the names of Everton. Now, let's go to the team news of Manchester United, as we got to know that the manager, who goes by the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, really came out and said that in the press conference almost all the 23-man squad of Manchester United players. The only player that's ruled out that cannot feature into this encounter, usual suspect, that is Phil Jones. He got a surgery on his knee. Was it his knee or ankle? The previous 3-4 days back, because he really got injured again. I don't know what Phil Jones is being disturbed with, because ever since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came at Manchester United, he has not played more than 10 games for Manchester United. But his contract was really extended, I think, to 5 years, and he's really earning big money. That is Phil Jones in for you. It shows you the incompetency sometimes in the board of Manchester United on making decisions. But I know that happens because United really fancies English players a lot in there, and that's the problem that United is facing. But to me, I think Phil Jones should be shown the exit door to Manchester United. Now, he is the only player that we don't expect to be into that team. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came out and also said that, broke the news about Edson Cavani's ankle knock that he got against Southampton into the first 45 minutes of that game that ended 4-0, and Edson Cavani had scored that fourth goal at the climax or the end of the first half at Old Trafford. That so many goals really coming in. It rained goals at Old Trafford, and Cavani scored one. Beginning of the second half, we see Cavani taken off for Anton Martial. All of us thought that the manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, was just resting his player, who goes by the name of Edson Cavani, in preparation for the Everton game. But he said that wasn't the case. The case was he was really injured. He got a knock, but he is fit to play. That's the good news, that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came out and told the people that Edson Cavani is fit to play against Everton in there at Old Trafford today at 23 hours. Anywhere you are in the world, you now know what time the game is going to be. 23 hours, take off 12 hours, you will know the exact time into your country where you are really going to watch this match. So that is the Edson Cavani for you update. He's going to be available. The other doubtful player for Manchester United is Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly, really, he is on and off. You know the reason? Because he's a good defender, but he is an injury-prone player. He cannot go 10 straight games, 15 straight games playing in here, as you see the likes of Harry Maguire. Even Lindelof, by the season, is being disturbed by the back, but he has always been a very good and crucial defender for Manchester United. The likes of Bruno Fernandes, they don't really get injured. So we really need to get a centre-back who is really of the type and caliber there at Manchester United. But Eric Bailly is doubtful, but you never know, he might really make it the fitness taste or levels of Manchester United. I really haven't checked on the squad that slept at Lowry Hotel in there, the hotel where Manchester United most players really spend the night when they are really going to play into the Premier League. All right, and especially at Old Trafford. Now, Manchester United, those are the only three players. One who is out completely is Phil Jones. Edson Cavani confirmed fit. Eric Bailly, late fitness test will be taken to see whether he's really going to make it to the match squad as Manchester United takes on Everton. To me, by the way, I really think in the game against Everton, we need Eric Bailly because of the likes of Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison, yes, and Rodriguez. Those people are fast and good. So I think Eric Bailly is needed into this encounter. And if at all God does great, we need to see him into this team. Now, when we go to the predicted lineup, there is a disclaimer that I always do before I go into this, because this is a predicted lineup of Manchester United versus Everton. Now, how does this lineup is, how do we come up with it? We come up with it with a team of people here at United Television as we sit and dissect. But it's something that I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should go with. And I think if at all we go with this team, it will really be great. Because to me, I think if at all Ole really went out to Liverpool and he played Paul Pogba, was it, and Freddie, why, if at all you're playing a team like Everton, then it does not need to be respected? Because if at all you never respected a team which goes by the names of Liverpool, and you know what Liverpool means, they are the reigning champions of the Premier League, it shows you how much you shouldn't respect teams like Everton in there. So right now, allow me to take you through the predicted lineup of Manchester United versus side which goes by the names of Everton in here on United Television. Thank you guys for watching it. It's always nice having you in here. We are really still here, and trust me, have some team news from Everton that I have to bring to you guys, because you also need to know about what is happening in the camp of Everton. Thank you. Let's go straight into the predicted lineup of Manchester United versus the side which goes by the names of Everton. Yes, that is Manchester United versus a side which goes by the names of Everton. It's happening today at Old Trafford. 23 hours. That's when the game is happening. Predicted lineup: Manchester United versus Everton in here on United Social Television. Thank you guys for watching in. That is the pitch, well demarcated as you see there. Now we are going to fit in the players that are supposed to be playing in there. Yes, smash a like on the video, comment and share. You can as well tell me you're watching in from. This is United Social Television. David De Gea is expected to be in goal for Manchester United. That is the usual suspect, especially when it comes to Premier League and Champions League games. Dean Anderson playing in there in the FA Cup, but Premier League, David De Gea, as you see him in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right full back in there, really having a good run of the season, scoring 2 goals this season so far. Really puts him to a level that nobody thought he would be at, because his final ball was always bad, but he's always improving on it, because this time around he scored against the side which goes by the names of Southampton, and he netted and made an assist with a beautiful cross that Anton Martial rested on his chest and hit the back of the net. Eric Bailly and Harry Maguire, I expect them to be into the central defense today as we take on Everton. Yes, that's the lineup I really want to see. Face Everton, such that we bag these 3 points. We have to bag these 3 points, bag them. After bagging them together, then we wait to see what is going to happen between Liverpool and Man City tomorrow. Luke Shaw, man in the form of his life. That's what I can tell you. He's in the form of his life. Paul Lebile Pogba in there. He's also a man on form. Started on bench against Southampton. Good enough. United had got a good run, and they scored 4 in the first half, and there was no need to put Pogba on the pitch. That's why Danny Van Beek and Anton Martial came on immediately into the second half. No sooner had United trounced Everton 4-0 in the first half. Freddy Rodriguez, he is expected to be. We expect him to be into this encounter too as well, because of his intensity and chasing down people all over the park. Bruno Fernandes, great player, coming in from Portugal to Manchester United. He came in from Sporting Lisbon. Mason Greenwood, by the way, though he has not scored many goals in his recent games that he started, but he's looking fresh. He's looking like a goal away. He's just a minute away from always scoring, apart from him being selfish with Marcus Rashford in there. That's the only problem I have with them, by the way. They are too selfish. They're not like Anton Martial or Bruno Fernandes. They don't, each and every time they reach the 18 box, what goes in their mind first is scoring a goal. So that's something I hate about them, because we miss out on very many opportunities because of their selfishness. But if at all it was not their selfishness, we would have seen them really banging in more goals in here, on banging in more goals for a side which goes by the names of Manchester United. But because of their selfishness, we just find ourselves down because of what they do, that I hate, by the way. I don't know what the manager is doing about it, but I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should go ahead and do something. So you can go ahead and tell me. That is my predicted lineup against Everton. Team news, I've given it to you, the team news, and you can as well go in the comment section and tell me what you think. What's your predicted lineup of Manchester United against Everton? Which people do you really want? Which players do you want to see do you want to see start for United into this encounter of Everton against the side which goes by Manchester United? Remember, the game is happening at Old Trafford, 23 hours in there. United going to this game after losing to Sheffield and drawing against Arsenal, losing 5 points in those previous 2 games, come back big and strong, hit Southampton by 9-0, and they were silenced at Old Trafford in there. They are going into this game with a very big boost in them. As you see, the predicted line of Manchester United system 4-2-3-1, the most efficient and effective system of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, playing with Aaron Wan-Bissaka right back, David De Gea in goal, Eric Bay, Harry Maguire central defenders, Luke Shaw left full back, Freddie and Paul Pogba, they are the 2 midfielders expected to be playing in front of the back 4 of Manchester United. Mason Greenwood playing off the right wing, Marcus Rashford playing off the left wing, Bruno Fernandes playing in the middle of the park, and the Uruguayan Edson Cavani leading the line in there. That's the predicted lineup that I really think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should bring. And if at all he brings it, I expect all to go well for Manchester United, as we talk on the side which goes by the names of Everton in there at Old Trafford. You can also look in the comment section and tell me what you think about the predicted lineup of Manchester United versus the side which goes by the names of Everton at Old Trafford. Now, there are things that I really want us to put up to speed. Yes, there are things that I really want us to know about this encounter of Manchester United versus a side which goes by the names of Everton, because these are things that you might not be knowing. Yes, now when you go to the head-to-head of Manchester United versus side which goes by the names of Everton, it's something that you guys should really know, that Premier League history, United has won 37 times, drawn 11, Everton has won 9. So it shows you that United is really way ahead when it comes to playing Everton, and they really go ahead to win a lot. And news about Everton, if at all you have to know certain things about Everton that you really thought that some players will be available, there are players that aren't available for Everton, and that is Felipe is out. Felipe is out totally, but the 2 players that are doubtful for Everton, but it will depend on their match fitness test that the manager will really carry on to see whether they really make it to the pitch or to make it to Old Trafford as United plays Everton. One is Pickford, the goalkeeper. You know, he's an English international. He's always in the goal of England. So he came back. He's training with Everton. He's from injury, but it's really doubtful. Don't know whether the manager is really going to give him this match, because he's wasteful sometimes and he always loses concentration, especially playing Manchester United, because of the pressure that amounts on him. So we're just waiting to see which is going to be the confirmed lineup of Everton as they play Manchester United, because the man who goes by the names of Ancelotti has to make a decision on whether Pickford to start in goal or not. The other player that is doubtful and came back into training is Alan. Alan trained with Everton today, the previous week, but we expect him to go for a late fitness test if he's ready to make it to the squad of Everton that is going to play Manchester United at Old Trafford. Remember, he's really a crucial player. He's a midfielder. He plays very well to that midfield. That is Everton in there for you, and it's always great to see him in the Everton team. By the way, he's one of the midfielders that I like a lot, and if at all United is looking for one, I can recommend him to come at Old Trafford and play in there. Thank you guys for watching in. That has been my predicted lineup for Manchester United against Everton. Team news, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. Thank you for watching in. It's always nice having you in here on United Social Television. I'm Rokani, and I'm signing out for now. See you later in our other developing story.